What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here, and I want to welcome you to the Profit Power Hour. I'm excited to have you here. Okay, this is going to be super exciting. I'm going to kind of derail us a little bit from the last 2 to 3 weeks. And, last minute, I'm going to share something with you. Okay, and it's going to be completely free. And some of you have it, some of you don't. If you do have it, you need to pay attention. If you don't have it, you really need to pay attention. Okay. So before we get into that, everybody's kind of piling on the webinar. And we now have our basically our welcome screen up. Let me go ahead and get my webcam on. Let's see if that's popping. Okay. What's up, everyone? Okay, so the welcome screen here. We have our recommended vendors, Pillow Profits, Shine On, Zendrop, and CJ Dropshipping. They're not the only vendors we recommend. They're just the top vendors that we recommend. Now, just moving my mic just a little bit. Those are all private partner links with those vendors. So when you go through those links, you can get some special goodies, some special treatment. You hear a lot, you've heard it before, your network is your net worth. And if you're able to leverage somebody else's network um, and relationships, then you can kind of get a couple of steps ahead of where you would be as a complete beginner otherwise with no relationship. And that's essentially what these links are, is it's your opportunity to leverage my relationship with top vendors and get a couple of steps ahead of if you were a beginner. And in some cases, many, many steps ahead of where you would be without coming in as a Adrian Morrison student, okay? So that's that. If you've been following my Instagram, I hope you follow me. This week, you'll see that I kind of took off. I went to my my home in Alice Beach, Florida, and went to this really amazing festival. It's essentially just like a wine festival. They have like a bourbon night, and then they had a wine tasting night, and then they had some really bougie event called Rosé and Croquet, where like a lot of people were playing croquet in a very serious tournament. And really, what I did is I just relaxed. I really did for the first time in a long time. I kind of sat back, relaxed, forgot about work. I forgot about any problems, any fires, any of that stuff, and just took a deep breath. And so I've come back this week, and I feel energized. And we have a huge week ahead of us. And I wanted to be prepared for that. I didn't want to be strung out. So we're going to be talking about some of that on tonight's webinar. And yeah, I feel good. Many of you told me to get some rest, and this week I did it. I didn't, necessarily sleep a ton, even though I had the ability to sleep, and we had Drake here, our son. I still like my brain has just been rewired since we've had a baby to not go to sleep till 3 in the morning. So I'm working on that. But I do feel so much better for those of you that had asked. I really appreciate that. So, what are we going to do tonight? Well, first, let's just quickly talk about what we did last week. All right. If you're new here, you have access to our Access Adrian portal. That's at accessadrian.com. You have a free account, and that will give you access to our Profit Power Hour replays. And when I refresh this, you'll see these replays pop up. And last week, we did some spying on different niches with hot ads that are on TikTok. We will be doing more of that. In the previous 2 weeks, we really talked about niche product domination. And one of the big themes of the last, the last 3 weeks webinars is why you need to have a general store, okay? And a general store or a flexible store looks a bit like this right here. I'm just gonna kind of maximize this. It looks like It's one big store and it's got various niches on it. And you're able to, with those niches, um, you are able to advertise as many different things on your store, as you desire, which is really great. It's really cool. It gives you the ability to be flexible with the market. It doesn't box you into a certain category. And it was probably the best move I made as an e-commerce entrepreneur was not diving into one niche, but rather leaving myself the flexibility to always market what's working right now. And if you've got a baby store, then you can't really start marketing a really new hot tactical watch or heated vest or whatever that starts getting sales without having to either A, look weird because you're selling like knives and stuff on a baby store, or B, go build a whole new store. And over the last 2 weeks, as I've been talking a lot about these general stores and how we use fan pages on Facebook to really drive targeted niche traffic to these stores, you can go back and watch all these replays. A lot of you have hit me up in the support box and just in the groups and whatever, in my Instagram DMs, and you've told me that you did the opposite of what I've always taught you to do, and you built a niche store. So a lot of you in here have stores that are specific to one niche, and you asked me why you're struggling. So the answer always is the reason you're struggling is because you're trying to force a square peg in a round hole. If you have a niche store, you are trying to force something to work that may not be working right now. Maybe once it worked before, maybe it'll work in the future, but maybe right now it's not working. And so you're pushing and you're pushing and you're pushing. And my advice would be to create yourself a store that enables you to sell anything and everything, and then follow the blueprint on these last three replays. Okay. Now, a lot of people in Alice Beach, while I was there this week, were just like random people are coming up to me like, oh my gosh, I see your ads on YouTube all the time. I see your ads on Facebook all the time. And it's talking about get a store and should I do this? And of course, I'm always like, yeah, you should do it. Like if you're seeing the ads and you're interested, click them and um, and build a store. A lot of you in here don't want to build a new store. Okay. So tonight, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving everyone here that's attending this webinar a free store build, and I'm not charging a dime for it. Okay. If you have been following me since early October of 22, then you know I've been beta testing and experimenting with the software that builds stores. Many of you here on this webinar have gone through that experiment and you have stores. Many of you on this webinar don't, and you're still trying to run these niche stores or your old stores with old basic themes. And I want to just kind of line something out for you is this experiment that we're running is coming to an end in about 2 weeks, meaning we're no longer going to be doing it for free. We're going to be charging for it because we've gotten a lot of beta testers in, and we've made a lot of changes. And right now it's still free. And the reason that we've been able to do it for free is because I'm a Shopify partner. I am a endorsed commerce coach for the Shopify platform, like a brand ambassador, if you will. So they pay me to build your store, essentially. They pay me to get you, when you get a new account on Shopify, they pay me. And this experiment that we've been running together with Shopify, I've been working on with them on it since I think July of 22. I told them, look, I don't want to sell my courses, right? I don't want to sell courses anymore because when people spend a bunch of money on a course, yes, they're very invested in it. They're likely to take action, but how awesome would it be if you had that money that you were going to invest in a course to invest in marketing, right? It would give you more opportunity to test. And of course, that's impossible because I can't run ads, which cost a lot of money, without getting paid. So I can afford to run those ads. Does that make sense? So in order for me to help people get started, I have to get some sort of return. And so this experiment that I've been running with Shopify, which is, about to change and kind of pivot, has enabled me to make enough money to pay for the ads to get everybody free stores. And then when you get the free stores and you get into my ecosystem, I know that you're probably going to buy my software, right? You're probably going to buy, Shipping Hero and our PB apps because they're awesome. And so that model has worked really, really well for us. But things are about to change, and we're about to start charging for it, and we're going to try a new experiment where we're charging for the store build because it's a lot of work. There's an immense amount of support, and just kind of giving you the training essentially out of my pocket, right? But for my Profit Power Hour students, I don't want you to end up having to pay for this, considering that it's been free. Now, if you've had me build your store in the past and you've worked directly with my team and you've had team leaders and we built you a fully customized store, that is completely different than this free store, okay? I just wanted to notate that. If you already have worked with my team and gotten a store, then we were able to custom tailor it to you, which is epic. This free store build creates a very generic general store. And in the future, you're going to want to further customize it. In the future, you're going to want to tailor it toward you. You're going to want to make it more unique. But this is a really cool experiment to onboard new people to Shopify, to my ecosystem, to my training, get them started, help them hopefully get their first sale and beyond, and just test, hey, can we make this work without having to sell everything? Can we give a lot of stuff away for free? Not the really expensive stuff, it's just too much cost in the really expensive stuff that we have, but some of the cheaper stuff, can we give it away for free and make this work? So anyways, that's what we've been doing for the last 2-3 months, experimenting with it. But again, that experiment is coming to an end. So here on the Profit Power Hour, I want you to be able to snag everything that we've created for free before we start charging for it. Now, I will say this. What I'm giving away for free is not something anyone in here has ever paid for. So this isn't a situation where you're like, well, I paid for this, now you're giving away free. That's not what this is, because that type of stuff makes me sick, right? I don't understand entrepreneurs and how people do that. They charge all this money for stuff and then they go turn around and give it away for $10 on Black Friday. Like, I've never done Black Friday sales ever, or Cyber Monday sales ever. I've never discounted my stuff ever. Okay, this is all new stuff that I created in the effort for an experiment. Because I believe that's fair and that's what's ethical. Okay, so just to point that out. I'm going to give you all a link tonight to go through and claim all of this stuff for free and talk to you about some other cool stuff that we're doing. And if you don't claim it for free, then I promise you in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to start seeing it for sale. So I would recommend that even if you do not want it, you go get it while you can for free. Okay. So you'll all have a general store and it's going to be on a custom theme. So let me just get down here. I want to kind of draw out what I have done, what I've done. I'm not going to do it on the whiteboard. I'm going to do it on this because it's faster, and I want to give you all a quick demo of what we've created. It's truly amazing. It's pretty incredible. Okay. Okay. So here's what I want to do. I want to come on, let me type. I'm going to build your store free, okay? It's going to have 20 hand-picked products preloaded on it, okay? It's going to have customized product, or actually I should say professional ad copy preloaded for all of the products, and it's going to have a custom Shopify theme, which is for free, which is typically 300, I think it was $375 a year value. So, you know, Shopify has free themes, and basically what we've been able to do, and we just did this a couple weeks ago, is I connected with a company that sells a custom theme, and we paid them. We pay them for it. I did a bulk purchase, a bulk licensing deal with them, and got tens of thousands of licenses to give to you for free. But we are going to be charging for it because it's expensive, because I'm paying for these licenses. But I want my inner circle, I want my Profit Power Hour family to have this at no cost while it is still free. There is no annual fee to it. There's no trick. There's no upsell. There's no BS. Y'all know me. I'm very transparent and upfront about if something's going to cost any money. Okay. So you need a custom Shopify theme for free, which you get to currently keep. All right, because I work with this company and we pay them a licensing fee every time a store is built. Okay. We want to always use this theme. We might change to another theme in the future, whatever, but you'll be able to keep this particular theme. Okay. This one. If we change to a new theme in the future, and you ever go through this and pay for it or whatever, you know, the terms may be different. But right now, the theme that we're using, which is really, really nice, is awesome. So anyone knows that when you have a Shopify store, if you have a custom theme, you're going to be able to do more to your store. You're going to be able to optimize it. It's going to run faster. It's going to have more conversion elements to it, so on and so forth. I'm also going to give you completely free courses included on Shopify plus marketing. Okay. Additionally, you're going to get access to a free VIP Facebook group. Okay. And you are also going to get access to, what was it? What was it free? I put in here free courses, a free VIP Facebook group. Come on, you know what you put in there. There's so many things that we've added. Okay, well, anyways, you're gonna get access to some free training. You're gonna get access to our VIP Facebook group, and there's some other stuff that I've added in as well. So it's a lot of, oh yeah, there's also gonna be, you know, daily live training in the Facebook group, which I pay for, okay? So this is not one-on-one coaching or anything like that, but rather it's private training that I pay my team to do in the group every single day, 5 days a week right now. So like y'all get on these webinars with me once a week, but imagine if you were getting on Facebook Live with my team once a day. Now, again, it's not one-on-one training. You're not really able to ask a gazillion questions and get those answered. It's very group oriented, which is not something that we've ever done before. It's not even something that we sell, but I pay for it. So this, I just want to notate to y'all so you understand the gravity of, you know, of this, okay? This, all right, cost Adrian time, okay? This right here cost Adrian money, okay? This right here cost Adrian money. This right here cost me time plus money because I could sell it, okay? This right here, for the love of God, cost me time because it's a big Facebook group, and man, oh man, do people get, you know, no offense, but, you know, just demanding sometimes in groups. Not everybody, we have amazing people in there, but some people like, you got this for free. I don't like work for you. So when I come in and me or my team gives you time and we answer questions for you in a free group and a free thing, like just be thankful, that you're not having to pay for it and that we're coming in and we're doing that. So Facebook groups, I'm just gonna be honest with you, I hate them. The worst idea I've ever had is starting private Facebook groups, because it's like if you don't answer someone's question in there, then they go write a negative review about you, or like, oh, he doesn't care, he has no support, blah, blah, blah. Like, yo, I'm not sitting in a Facebook group all day waiting for your post so I can anxiously answer it. Like, I'm running my business. But if I'm in the group and I see it, I'm happy to answer. Otherwise, like, we have an amazing group of members that are going through all this with you and can answer questions, and oftentimes are amazing. But this cost me a insane amount of time, because I'm always having to check it, moderate it. I got to pay moderators to do it. And this right here does not cost me time, but it costs me money. All right, it costs me a lot of money, because I'm paying for other people's time. Okay, so this is the cost that I put into this, and this is why I'm going to have to charge for it in the future. But right now, my deal with Shopify is kind of covering these costs. Now, you're going to get access to all of this stuff if you don't already have it, for free. All right, so you get everything 100% free. Okay, so you're going to get access to it 100% free, and I'm not going to charge you anything for it. Okay, is everybody with me on this? Say yes if you're with me on this. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome. Okay. So I want you to see, yes, it is costing me money. It is costing me time. And I do, I do get paid by Shopify when a new store build happens. But that's only if you keep your store. If you don't keep your store, then I don't get paid. Like, they don't pay me until you keep your store for a certain period of time. And then once you keep it for that period of time, they know it's legit, you're going to use it, and then they pay me. So I'm assuming an immense amount of risk, because I'm paying for all this stuff. And if you don't keep your store, then Shopify doesn't pay me, right? And I've already spent money for the theme, I've spent money for the software that develops it, which I didn't even put in here because that just costs tens of thousands of dollars that we are spending on that a month, by the way. And we've made something really cool that's working out for this experiment, but it's trending toward where we're going to have to charge for it for new users in the future, just simply because ad cost is very, very expensive to run the ads. And I run a business, not a charity, right? So, like, I can't do all of this and lose money. Uh, because then I will go broke if I just spend all my money on ads, giving away free stores and paying for all this stuff. So it's got to be a win-win. And what we have right now is a win-win-win situation. You get a free store, which is epic, with free training and stuff. I make a little bit of money from Shopify, which is fun. And it strengthens my bond and my relationship and my partnership with Shopify. And Shopify gets good users on their platform that are going to keep their stores, use their stores, install apps, and hopefully, generate sales. I can't guarantee what you're going to do or not do, but that's the goal, right? What you do with the store is a massive reflection on my quality of training. All right, so that's what this big experiment has been. That's why you've been seeing my ads everywhere, because we really invested a lot of money and a lot of time in this experiment. All right, so tonight what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through this free store builder. And y'all know I'm not a BSer. I hate being called a guru, but I know I get, duped in with all the gurus. But you will see us start charging for this, because we're just going to have to. So I don't want you to sleep on this. And I'm going to walk you through it, okay? So we're going to build you a store currently on a customized theme. And the customized theme looks something like this, okay? It's going to have 20 products that I did research on that we preload. It's going to have some categories up here. I paid a copywriter to come in and write nice copy for the products. This theme right here has the ability to implement, cross sales and all sorts of neat things and shipping goals, so on and so forth. So it's got some really, really, really cool products on here that we've done research on. Like this thing right here has just been popping off on TikTok, like literally popping off on TikTok. Um, the products that we're sourcing from are from Zendrop. So you'll get a Zendrop account and you can connect the products to your Zendrop and it's all drop shipped. You can delete these products from the store. You don't have to use them. You don't have to sell them. Okay. You can load more products on the store. You can do whatever you want. This is like a starter package, right? It's ready to go for you to start taking orders, if you will, and getting customers to your store. You can add new stuff, delete old stuff, change the colors, do whatever you want, but it's going to be a really nice looking store. So this is a demo one, so it doesn't have like everything on there, but you'll have customized banners, a home page with your best sellers and best offers. And each of these, again, will have custom product copy, and it'll be good to go, ready to go for you. If you do happen to see some stuff in Portuguese, we're still running tests, and we work with some developers that are not mainly English speaking. You'll find a lot of people, a lot of software companies find developers in other countries. So sometimes, I might see like a word that's in like, Portuguese somewhere. It's okay, just change it, right? It's no big deal. But we're looking for, when that happens, we add new products to it. We try to go in and fix it real quick. The next thing is I do not make anything whenever you generate a sale. I'm not taking a piece of your profits. I'm not taking anything. I don't make money every month that you keep your store. Shopify pays me a one-time fee, one and done, only if you keep your store, all right? For a very long period of time. I wish I could have negotiated a shorter time period, but I can't. So I'm invested and motivated to give you training so you keep these stores. And so it's a great way for me to deliver value to you. Now, the store builder, I'm going to give you access to, is really incredible. It's just absolutely incredible, and I want to walk you through it. Some of you in here have been through it, but I'm going to give you a link. It's going to ask you for your name, your email address, and a phone number. The reason I ask for your phone number is because we SMS you, we text message you your username and password, because a lot of people don't seem to get their emails and then they can't log back in and they're like, where the heck is my password? So yeah, that's going to be a big deal. You don't have to put in your SMS, but if you're on my list, I probably already got your phone number. You probably already put it in somewhere. You get text messages for this webinar probably. All right. So what is this store builder here? Okay. Well, it consists of 3 main steps and then some additional steps. Okay. The first step is to create your store. You do need to create a brand spanking new Shopify account with a brand new email address, okay? You don't want to use the same email that you have for a different store. So go create a Gmail, a Yahoo address, whatever. I don't care. Hotmail, AOL, if you even still got one of those. But it needs to be a new email address, and you have to use a new account. This will not work on an existing store, okay? So if you try to do it on an existing store, it screws it all up, because this is designed to build from scratch. And if there's already stuff there, or settings have been changed and whatnot, it airs out the app, which has been a nightmare because people don't seem to listen to me when I say that. Then they hit up support and they're like, why is it airing out? We're like, well, if you're trying to modify a store, you're supposed to create a new store. Okay, so step 1 is create your store. Step 2 is add products to your store. Step 3 is, the option to automate it with some of the processes with our Shopify apps. This is a temporary step. Let's launch your store together. This upcoming weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I am doing only for people that have built a store through this app. I'm doing a live 3-day workshop. It's going to be incredible. And you have the opportunity to get that, and it is ridiculous. Like, it's a surprise when you see what it costs, because it is, well, you'll see. It's literally, you could buy it's less than one coffee. Let's put it that way. Okay. Then there's steps to unlock some free training. And then there's this whole thing on making your first sale and leveraging your network to make your first sale. Okay. So the way it works is you'll come through here and start step number 1, which is to create your store. All right. I'm going to get rid of my little messenger box over here because it's annoying me. I don't need my own help. All right. Okay. So step number 1 is going to be to choose your store color. All right. So you're going to be able to choose between these color palettes. All right. And then once you do, you hit done. Then you're going to be able to choose what banners you want. So we have some preloaded banners. You can change them later and customize your own. They'll be the color that you select above. So these are the current banners that we use, right? You will select 2 of them, a header and a footer. Then it's going to take you here to the link that you need to go to through my partnership with Shopify for this to work. So you'll open up a new Shopify store on step number 3. Well, step 3 of step 1. All right, because when you click on this to access Shopify, it's going to take you to this page right here with a video of me, and it's going to talk to you about giving you a free video courses and whatnot by starting a brand spanking new Shopify store. Again, this will not work for a current existing Shopify store. You need a new email address and you need a brand new store if you want to do this. Then what you're going to do is once you open up your new Shopify account, you're going to connect it to our app. So my test demo store is epicgearexpress.myshopify.com. All right. Then you're going to install our custom app. So we have a custom app that you'll install on the store so our software can build it for you. I have a little 5-minute video here that shows you how to do it. I would say it takes about 1 minute and 30 seconds to get it installed, okay? So you'll install this. Then you'll authorize it. Now, once you've installed the app through our software, you have authorized it. It's going to tell you that you need to activate your free trial because Shopify gives every new account a free trial, and you still will get that free trial. But we need you to go ahead and choose the appropriate Shopify plan so our store builder can do its job. And we have down here a link that will take you right to the right Shopify plan in your account, so you don't have to search for what plan to get. It's the mid-tier Shopify plan. Yes, Shopify did just change their prices. Yes, it's a nightmare. No, I don't know why after 8 years they decided they randomly wanted to change all of their prices. And it's been a annoyance to say the least, but still what they give you for the price that they charge is redonkulous. So the Shopify gives a massive, massive, massive value, but you cannot have the basic plan. The reason you can't have the basic plan is because my deal with Shopify is that they need to be stores that are at a certain level that stick, that stay for a long period of time in order for this to work, and in order for the software to go in and set everything up and have all the right options available. Because with each different plan, Shopify opens up additional options. So it'll take you to the appropriate plan. If we can ever figure out how to make it work on the basic plan, we will do that. So just understand, when you go through this, we're going to build your store for free. You're going to get thousands of dollars worth of stuff that I would typically sell for free, but you got to get the mid-tier Shopify plan, which is like $100. And you still get the free trial. It's just you're going ahead and saying, hey, when my free trial is over, go ahead and bill me for this plan here. All right. It will not let you move forward until you do that. Okay. Because if we're going to build your store for you, you got to activate you got to activate everything. It just won't work otherwise. Now, once that's done, you will go to this step here, and it's going to say customize my store. And you click this button, and since we have your everything connected, it's going to install our custom theme on your store. That right there saves you $300 a year. I'm gonna repeat that. The custom theme that we put on your store will save you $300 a year, okay? And it'll give you a custom theme for free, 100% free. Once that's done, you take the password off your store, and your store is fully customized. Now, what you can do is you can look at your store, see what it looks like by clicking Access My Store, which I just showed you some examples. The next step is to add products to your store. So again, you'll go ahead and you'll click this button, and it will it'll go ahead. Well, like I've already added the products to my store, but there'll be a button here that says add products to your store. And what we're going to do is we're going to upload products, preload your store products from Zendrop, and you can get a free Zendrop account or an upgraded paid Zendrop account. And it will put the copy on there, the images on there. It'll set up the pricing for you, the shipping for you. Everything will be done free, okay? Once that's done, there will be another step to connect with Zendrop. So if you haven't got a Zendrop account, you'll do it right here through this particular button, nowhere else, because this is my partnership link with Zendrop, okay? And if you do want a paid Zendrop account with all the extra features, they give us a 50% off for 3 months discount code. So that's pretty dope. All right, the next step is if you don't already have our apps, there's a huge discount that you can get to install our awesome 8 Shopify apps. It's optional. You don't have to have them for your store to work, but this is a pretty stupid deal right here. So you can either take this option or you can move to the next step. Now, this step is important. If you go through the previous steps, you build a brand new Shopify store on a brand new account, you choose the right plan, you're going to be invited to a 3-day workshop that we're legitimately doing this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm bringing in other e-commerce experts, a TikTok marketing expert. I'm bringing in a Shine On expert, because Shine On's a really great vendor that we like to use. And it starts March 3rd, I think at like 10 a.m. Whatever, the dates and everything are on there. So you'll be able to come to this page right here and get access to enroll in this workshop. Now, this is going to go over day 1 is going to be setting up and launching your store, finding products. Day 2 is going to be launching and optimizing your store. And day 3 is where we bring in our TikTok traffic expert, and we teach our Facebook traffic expert, so on and so forth, okay? So really awesome opportunity for you to do like a 3-day intensive with us. So that's only if you get to this step, right? If you don't have a store, you can't attend this workshop. It's pointless because it's all going to be about these stores. Then we're going to walk you through a couple of steps to unlock some free trainings, all right? So you'll go through joining our Facebook group, subscribing to my YouTube, just some simple little things that you need to do, and boom, it's going to unlock your bonus courses. It's going to give you a free drop shipping playbook course on Shopify, and it's going to give you a free, more advanced drop shipping course. Then it's going to give you our Make Your First Sale course, which is where we've actually had professionals write ad copy that you can leverage to your network. So like parents, friends, groups of friends, and it actually works really well. The idea here is to hopefully be able to take this ad copy that we've written here, email it, text it, WhatsApp it, whatever, to your network, and hopefully generate some sales that will pay for your first month or 2-month Shopify fee. Because we're like, okay, how can we like get that Shopify fee for your plan, which is $100, paid for? Because I can't give you a free Shopify account. Like, it doesn't work that way. Like, I can't pay for everybody's Shopify account. That wouldn't work. So this is a great way to leverage some done for you ad marketing to your network just to kind of take care of that, right? So once that's done, right, you have another step that you can get to, which is going to be a personal message from me. And so all in all, it should take you about 30 minutes to get through this. If you're slow, it might take you an hour, right? But the things that you really want to pay attention to are getting your free store set up and running, well, free store build set up and running, and getting these products with professionally written copy loaded on your store, and then getting to the point where you're invited to our live workshop this weekend, for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, where we teach you how to, we're going to go through this again. Like, I'm going to build a store in this app again in case you have any snags. And then we're going to teach you about finding products. We're going to really in 3 days show you from A to Z how to, launch the store and start getting traffic, along with some free bonus courses that nobody has ever paid for. They're brand new, and I've filmed them all uniquely and put them in this, okay? So the link to go and get access to this is free store build now. Let me just pop this over here, do this in bold, center. Let's hit it with some yellow, boom, boom. And then was none, blue, underline. And it will be profitph.com/free store. All right, so all you have to do is go to profitph.com/free store. And that is going to take you to the page where you register for your free account. And it will then take you to where you are able to start your store build. All right. Super important that you go right now and you do this, because we are launching the paid version this week. We're going to start testing the paid version, right? So make sure that you go to profitph.com/free store. And let me just triple check that's the right URL. So profitph.com/free store. Yep, that's going to take you to this page here. Boom. You put in your info. I highly recommend you put in your phone number, because it'll text you your login information, because we're going to create for you a unique password and stuff like that. So, but you don't have to. It's up to you. Okay, we're not going to spam you. You all know I don't spam text messaging. It's very expensive to text message people. And yeah, so you can build your store. You will have a flexible store with 20 products. You can further customize it. You'll have a free theme while it's still free. You'll have an invitation to our workshop this weekend at the crazy discount, and you'll be able to, really start out the second quarter of this year with a fresh start, with everything done A to Z, where really all you have to do is think about the marketing and getting traffic and finding more products, which we're going to help you with, right? And you're going to get access to this Facebook group right here. We got 8,700 members in it. It's a completely different group than the Profit Power Hour. And it's been amazing. Like, everyone in here has gone through the same experience. They're all very helpful. It's fun stuff. So I would implore you to do this as soon as the webinar ends, okay? And to get started immediately. And then join our workshop and be there this weekend if you can. If you can't be there this weekend, then, like, it is what it is. You'll see all of the options available, if, the dates, the times, and what to do if you can't be there live. But being there live is going to be, really awesome. I've never done a 3-day workshop like this before. So we're going to be in our television studio. It's not going to be me sitting here on the computer. It's going to be a full production workshop. You're going to feel like you are at a live event, and it's going to be pretty incredible. So that being said, the URL's there, profitph.com/free store. Next week, we'll get back to our scheduled programming, but I just want to make sure that you have the option as my PPH family and my long-term students to get all of this stuff at no cost from me while you can. And of course, you got to have your own Shopify store. I can't pay for that for you. And if you're not willing to pay for your Shopify store, a Shopify account, then you're not cut out for entrepreneurship anyways. All right. Go do something else, because starting and running a business requires money, right? Not a ton of money in this case, but some money. You got to get the right Shopify plan. All right. And this will walk you through it step by step by step. And we have support there that can help you get through it. And then we'll walk through it all again on our workshop this weekend. All right. So that's it for now. I think I've walked you through everything. You're going to get all of this stuff above: 20 handpicked products, professional ad copy preloaded, a custom Shopify theme that's completely free. When you get your store in the right Shopify account, some free courses I created, the VIP Facebook group. In that group, our team goes live every day and does short little 15-20 minute trainings to kind of keep everybody motivated. Because remember, if you don't keep your store, Shopify doesn't pay me per hour agreement. So I'm putting in the work, I'm putting in the investment to make sure that it's a triple win situation and that you use your store. Because if you use your store and you have even if it's minute success with your store, you're going to keep it because you're going to want to grow it. So my goal is to do whatever I can to help you achieve your goals. So that's why I've put this together, and it really is free. I mean, it truly is free, other than the software, the apps, right? I discount those, but they're not free because software company is expensive. But the store build's free. Everything you see right here is going to be free. So go to that link, profitph.com/free store. Take advantage of this right here, right now, while you can. And I will see you on the 3-day workshop this weekend. If you go through that, don't even bother texting my support a link to the workshop. It is only for people that have a store built with our template, with the theme, because that's what we're going to teach you on. If you don't have that, you have no business on the workshop, right? You got to have this, okay? Because that's what we're going to teach on. So go here, profitph.com/free store. I will see you next week, same place, same time, right here on the Profit Power Hour for more epic free training. And I bet you've never seen anybody do something like this before. It's pretty incredible. Props to Shopify for helping me do it, right? Shopify has been a great help to me to help me make this possible. So thanks to the Shopify team. And thank you all for trusting me and going through and doing this and showing up every weekend for yourself to do bigger things, right? And to work towards success and a better life and time freedom. It's what an incredible time to be alive. I will see you all next week. All right, that is it. Go to the link, profitph.com/free store, and have a phenomenal week, y'all. And I hope to see you this weekend. Good night.